so. All right, so here's our tail. And we're coming this way. And we want to join it, we want the 45, but it's like, there's tools, there's all kinds of crazy ways to do it. But see, there's our end. So yeah, you must have had 10 strips. So you've got, I'll tell you what to do with that in a minute. So what I want to do is I want to, even though we were sewing it to 45 minutes ago, I need a blunt end. I'm going to just kind of fold this back. And I'm going to, oh, I need scissors. So I want I want to cut this. So I know I could take a ruler and measure, but if I fold it back on itself, I know that's 90 degrees. Agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm just going to cut that off.
Yeah, make sure you have the...
So the next thing I need to know is I need this to lap over because I got to be able to, I do want to sew it at that 45. But where do I cut that? That's the trick, right? We don't know how far from here, where to cut it. So it doesn't matter how wide our binding is, if we always cut it off the width of our binding, which is 2.5. If it's 2 inches, whatever. So if we take the piece we cut off, or our tail.
Ooh.
So we lay that like that's going to be there. We're going to lay that right there. And I can take this piece or my other end if I don't have a piece. All right, so there's, see my little shoulder? See it right there?
Uh-huh.
I want to cut it off right there. So I'm going to fold that back and cut that off. All right, now this time we are going to do that funny 90-degree thing that I don't like. But the trick is, we don't want to twist it. Which way does it go?
Right sides together.
All right, sides together. So I'm going to unfold it. I'm going to unfold it. So that's wrong side.
Right.
And if I'm looking at my hands, this is the right side of my hand, this is the wrong side of my hand. So wrong sides together. I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to clap.
Oh, geez. You're going to
clap. So I pick it up and clap. And it's at 90 degrees together. Now I'm going to test it. I don't trust it yet. So I'm going to sew right there. It's not twisted. I'm good. All right, I need to be able to sew this together, and this is like crazy, right? So we got something we're gonna do. I'm gonna fold this up. I'm gonna clip it.
Oh, because you gotta sew that first.
I gotta be able to sew that together.
Oh, okay.
All right, so look, now I got all kinds of room here. All right, so I've got it together. Now, I can line this up perfectly straight. And I'm going to go from this corner to this corner. Okay. But I'll let you know right now, if I do that, it's going to be just a smidge too long. It's not going to fit. So if I come down.
Does it matter which?
Yeah, I'm going to come down here about 1/8 of an inch. And I'm going to come on this side about 1/8 of an inch.
Oh, both sides. Okay.
And I am going to pin here. And I'm going to pin here because I want to sew in between those. I don't want to have to move them out. And then I could draw the line if I want to. But see the V? We talked about the V before. There's our V. And there's our V.
Because you pulled it out at 1/8 minute. Very small V this time.
Just, yeah. And we could draw a line or not.
Iron them out as straight, flat as
And see, now I can get in here. It's because this is pinched.
Did you make this up?
I've stole it from a bunch of different people and combined it.
You have got to call this the Phyllis.
There's other people that do it.
And this is going under here? Or?
No, it's just,
okay.
It's gonna.
they roll to the back.
Yeah, what a stitch, man. That's a tricky one.
Okay.
Yeah, on the back.
And I'm gonna remember we lengthen. We're gonna come back in here and
Oh, where do you put it?
shorten it to that 2 again because I don't want it to pull apart.
Yeah.
Be okay, but if you
All right,
really
so.
iron on them, it's gonna melt them. Open. You can switch if you want.
Okay, flat. I usually draw a line at home.
Yeah. Because you can't really see the.
Sometimes
I
you-
see the V now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it can sometimes if you go a little crooked, you get a little whoop in it.
I mean, they're not gonna stay real well.
Now before I cut it,
A little bit of the quilt out.
the fabric, I'm going to check it.
To see if it lies flat.
That I didn't twist it. Because I don't know how many times I have cut it ahead of time.
And it didn't lie flat.
And it wasn't flat or it was twisted.
Okay.
And I've already cut it. When you untwist it, it's angled the wrong way.
Yeah.
So,
Then you cry.
Yeah,
because then you have to piece another
because then you got to
in it.
piece a little 2 inches in
All
there.
right,
Oh, you
so
have to
see, look
piece
here.
it.
Perfect.
Perfection, girl.
So now I can come in here.
And what are you cutting? You're cutting.
I don't need
You don't want that.
I don't need that triangle right there. And I could go.
And
to
you don't have to press it.
I'm gonna finger press
Yeah.
it. It's up to you if you
No,
feel
I'm
like,
good with
depending
you.
on like what's at home. Where's your iron at? I've got a little bitty mini
Yeah,
iron.
most people have a little bitty iron next
You all
to them.
sell those?
We need to get those.
You
in
need to
again.
get those.
I would
back.
like one if you would get me one. Is it? Do you?
Mine looks like a teddy bear.
I know, I want one. I've looked everywhere and no one sells
It's
them.
aqua. It's
If I ever come to your house and it's missing, I stole
it's a
it.
little. And yeah,
I'm surprised it doesn't look like a bee because you're into bees right
that's
now.
just right now. I've had this one for a couple of years. All right, so there it is.
There you
And now
go.
what we got to do is just sew across there.
Here, finish.
Okay.
You're faster. We got to get this. Thing. We got to get this thing rolling here. We'll be here till.
So it's a little tied up, but the machine's going to ease that little bit of extra that's in this quilt. So I'm not too worried about that little bit that's going on here. And we don't want that short.
Going back to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did anybody say how great a teacher she is?
She is awesome.